With Assassin's Creed Shadows coming out in 11 days from now, I wanted to go back and see just how good was Assassin's Creed 1. So I spent the last week playing Assassin's Creed to see if Assassin's Creed is as good as I remember. Taking place in the Third Crusade in the Holy Lands in 1191, throughout Assassin's Creed, you play as Altair, a disgraced and dishonoured assassin who broke every tenet of the creed, and a modern-day bartender named Desmond Miles, who, using a machine known as the Animus, relives his ancestors' genetic memories. While in the Animus, Desmond relives the memories of his ancestor, the aforementioned Altair, on a journey to prove himself to be the master assassin he once was and restore his titles that were taken from him after he broke every tenet of the creed. Those being, stay your blade from the flesh of the innocent, hide in plain sight, and never compromise the brotherhood.
An excellent skill. Fortune favors your blade.
Not fortune, skill. Watch a while longer and you might learn something.
Indeed. He'll teach you how to disregard everything the Masters taught us.
And how would you have done it?
I would not have drawn attention to us. I would not have taken the life of an innocent. What I would have done is follow the creed.
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. Understand these words. It matters not how we complete our task. Only that it's done.
But this is not the way
My way is better.
I will scout ahead. Try not to dishonor us further.
What is our mission? My brother would say nothing to me. Only that I should be honored to have been invited.
The Master believes the Templars have found something beneath the Temple Mount.
Treasure?
I do not know. All that matters is the Master considers it important. Else he would not have asked me to retrieve it.
There! That must be the Ark.
The Ark of the Covenant?
Don't be silly. There's no such thing. It's just a story.
Then what is it?
Quiet! Someone's coming.
I want us through this gate before sunrise. The sooner we possess it, the sooner we can turn our attention to those jackals at Masyaf.
Robert de Sable. His life is mine.
No. We were asked to retrieve the treasure and deal with Robert only if necessary.
He stands between us and it. I'd say it's necessary.
Discretion, Altair!
You mean cowardice. That man is our greatest enemy, and here we have a chance to be rid of him.
You have already broken 2 tenets of our creed. Now you would break the 3rd. Do not compromise the Brotherhood.
I am your superior, in both title and ability. You should know better than to question me. Hold, Templars! You are not the only ones with business here.
Well, this explains my missing man. And what is it you want?
Blood.
You know not the things in which you meddle, assassin. I spare you only that you may return to your master and deliver a message. The Holy Land is lost to him and his. He should flee now while he has the chance. Stay, and all of you will die.
After the incident at the Solomon Temple, Altair returns to Masyaf, being followed by Robert de Sable, who attempts to attack the Masyaf fortress only to fail, stopped by the actions of Altair. Following the defense of Masyaf, Altair tells Al-Mualim of his failure and is stripped of his ranks and weapons, and is given a chance at redemption. He must remove 9 Templars from the board, those being Tamir, the Black Marketer, Talal, the Slaver of Jerusalem, Garnier, Abul, the Merchant King, William of Montferrat, Majad, Adin, a Tyrant, Sabran, the Grand Master of the Knights Teutonic, Joubert, a man who wishes to burn knowledge, and Robert de Sable himself. With the first 8 Templars removed, Altair returns to Jerusalem to confront the final Templar, Robert de Sable, by attending a funeral of the fallen, of which Robert is attending. Altair soon finds out it was a trap to draw him in, and that Robert was never there, and he'd sent a decoy in his place, Maria IV, who Altair decided to spare before heading to Arsuf to confront Robert de Sable, lieutenant of King Richard himself. After confronting Robert and defeating him in fair combat, Altair remarks that the Templars' schemes were finally at an end. But Robert explains that of the 9 Altair had killed, there originally were 10. With the final man being Al-Mualim, his mentor,
Or not at all.
and that being the 10th man is how he knew of the conspiracy.
Guarded the treasure secret.
What of it?
It wasn't 9 who found the treasure, assassin. Not 9, but 10.
A 10th? None may live who carry the secret. Give me his name.
Oh, but you know him well. And I doubt very much you'd take his life as willingly as you've taken mine.
Who?
It is your master, Al-Mualim.
But he is not a Templar.
Did you never wonder how it is he knew so much? Where to find us, how many we numbered, what we aspired to attain?
He is the master of the assassins.
We, master of lies. You and I just 2 more pawns in his grand game. And now, with my death, only you remain. Do you think he'll let you live, knowing what you do?
I've no interest in the treasure.
But he does. The only difference between your master and I is that he did not want to share.
No.
Ironic, isn't it? That I, your greatest enemy, kept you safe from harm. But now you've taken my life, and in the process, ended your own.
Having learned the truth about his mentor, Altair rode to Masyaf to confront him, only to find the citizens enthralled by the power of the apple. Forced to fight against them to survive, he is soon joined by Malik and a group of unaffected assassins. Altair heads into the fortress as Malik and his assassins distract the afflicted. As Altair enters the courtyard, he is confronted by Al-Mualim, who uses the Apple of Eden to control Altair while they talk before Al-Mualim uses illusions from the apple to fight Altair. Seeing through the illusions, Altair deals the final blow to his mentor, who falls, letting the apple roll away.
Impossible. The student does not defeat the teacher.
الشيء واقع مطلق بل كل ممكن.
So it seems. You have won then. Go and claim your prize.
You held fire in your hand, old man. It should have been destroyed.
Destroy the only thing capable of ending the Crusades and creating true peace? Never.
Then I will.
We'll see about that. I applied my heart to know wisdom, and to know madness and folly. I perceived that this also was a chasing after wind.
Revealing a map to find other pieces of Eden. The exact thing that Abstergo, from the modern day side of the game, had been using Desmond to get all along.
Destroy it! Destroy it as you said you would.
I can't.
Yes, you can, Altair. But you won't. We've got it.
What the hell was that?
Well?
We've got the map.
How many?
At least half a dozen.
We don't need them all.
We should assume some amount of decay. I can't imagine they'll all still be functioning. At least 2 appear to reside on land masses that no longer exist.
We'll dispatch teams to each site and determine viability. We only need 1, after all.
What about the rest?
Collect them. Let's not leave anything to chance. Last thing we need is some damn survivor making trouble for us in the new world.
And the assassin?
We have what we need. Kill him.
Wait. You know how these things work. I doubt we'll be able to walk right in.
What's your point?
We might need him. His memories. I'd recommend we hold him until we have confirmation that there aren't any surprises waiting for us at the sites.
This is a waste of time.
You said it yourself. We shouldn't leave anything to chance.
Very well. Ensure we have no further need of him, then kill him.
Fine. Stop undermining my authority!
I just saved your ass.
Let's go. We've got a lot of work to do. Don't get too comfortable, Mr. Miles. We'll be back for you soon enough.
What the hell is that? Oh my God. Looks like... is that blood? The hell were they keeping here before me? And what happened to him? What does it mean, I wonder?
After spending the time replaying Assassin's Creed 1 and completing it all the way through, I've come up with a kind of a list of things I liked about the game and things I didn't like about the game. But as a whole, I can say the game is as good as I remember, because I enjoyed the story all the way through, the fact that you were having to take out certain targets, and that they included real people that would have existed in that time, like King Richard, or as I think he was commonly known in history, Richard the Lionheart, I think it was. I also enjoyed the movement, although there was sometimes movement issues where if you were accidentally holding A while climbing, you might just jump off the building. But that became part of the game in a way, that you'd kind of have to realize not to do that and not to hold down A as you were climbing all the time. Even though you climbed quicker, you did have that chance of just jumping off the building. I did also love, with the game, the 2 main characters, Altair and Desmond. I loved the fact that Altair was literally just spending the game regaining his ranks and weapons, Because if they would have thrown you right in at the very beginning with him having his high rank, knowing how to counter all the moves he could do by the end of the game, along with the weapons he had and multiple throwing knives, it would have been a little bit broken as a character they threw you straight into. And also Desmond as a character. I did love Desmond as a character as a whole as well, with him being the main character technically for the first. So you had 8 Assassin's Creed Revelations, Brotherhood, 2, 3. The first 5 games he was the main character of, and there were subtle hints to him in Black Flag as well. After things we may cover later, if we go on to play the other 4 games that Desmond technically is in. Or no, he is in the other 4 games because it's everything up to Assassin's Creed 3 that he's properly in. Things I didn't like with the game though was stuff like the flags, the collectibles. There was no way back when the game released for you to track the locations of these flags. You could track how many you'd got, but it was literally just going into the Animus and checking the background stuff, like the collectibles. But you would never know which ones you'd collected and which ones you hadn't, so you could technically follow like a YouTube video to collect them all. So I very much envy anyone who's done the platinum of Assassin's Creed 1. And the final fact I didn't like was when I was trying to run it on PC, even though my PC can handle pretty much any game that's around now, you had the times where it would freeze for a second, then carry on. It also didn't have good optimization for trying to play it with controller on PC, hence why all footage I filmed came directly from the Xbox One, which I had to re-download it on, all that sort of stuff. But in all fairness, the game was as good as I remember, and giving it a rating out of 10, I would possibly give it an 8. But if people have enjoyed and they haven't already, they can drop a like down below, they can subscribe for more, because I will be covering other games like this, probably the other Assassin's Creed games as well, because I love replaying these old games, they're brilliant. But for now, thank you for watching, I'll see everyone next time.